times while you talking shit behind my back. All the shit you said made you look like a little bitch flathead. Your opinion, bitch, fuck that. What do I think of you? How I love in your face, bitch. If you only knew. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Party till I drive. I love this song. We Are Blessed by Amy Biabi. Or Bababi? I don't know how to say it.
Shake that money maker in my face. It's a favor. Ooh, I love your misbehavior. Party till I die with my chin up high. Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em back.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. That was my favorite song of 2021, Chin Up High by Amy Biabi. Bababi. I don't know how to say her last name. She is a Dutch lady. She is very odd. But also, I need to say. Oh. It looks like I need to go fiddle with some audio settings because I just pressed soundboard and soundboard make no sound. That's no good. Here we go. Okay, hello, Paz.
I shall die a bachelor.
How is Denmark, Paz? Is it? Did you see that Denmark is in the news in America? Apparently, Denmark is in the news. So apparently, the crown bitch of Denmark was like, "Hey, I'm pretty. Can you write a story about me?" And I believe it was Bloomberg who did it. Let me find it again. Why do we have to talk so much in my Discord? Gosh darn it. No, I'm just kidding. Talk as much as you want in the Discord. I just had to scroll to find. Talked a lot this morning. All right. No, that's Groundhog Day, not Queen of Denmark. No, not the Queen of Denmark. The crown bitch of Denmark, which is it's a very important distinction. So the crown bitch of Denmark is in the news today, so let me show you, everybody. Let me show you. So, the Crown Princess Mary of Denmark wore a shimmering blue gown for her 50th birthday portrait. It's like, who gives a fuck? I question, who cares? Who cares? Thank you, The Telegraph. Let's look at this boring ass dress. I gotta say, it's pretty boring. And I don't mean this. Oh my god. Fuck you, Telegraph. Alright, thank you. Fun fact, this is how you get around a lot of paywalls. Just click readability mode. But I just wanted to see the pictures, which is just like, they're boring. It's boring. I don't get why everyone's like losing their minds over this. Like, the Queen of Denmark makes her own dresses, and they're like far more interesting than this because you're like, oh, she made that. But I could see like why they would make the Queen of Denmark into a story. But like the crown bitch of Denmark, all she's wearing is she's just wearing a dress. Like, okay, cool. She turned 40 earlier this month. Wait. Hold up. The Duchess of Cambridge. What day was she born? Because this is making my brain break. She was born in January, not February. What the fuck does that mean? Earlier this month was yesterday, and that was the 1st February. Echoda says the gossip magazines in Denmark literally have nothing to talk about except the royals, so they desperately milk everything that the royals do for content. But it's like, y'all's royals aren't even interesting. That's the thing. It's like, you know, at least in England, there's like a murder plot, there's like drama, and there's like suppression and shit. But with fucking Denmark, it's just like, okay, look at me and my short husband. This guy's, I don't mean to rag on dudes for being short, but this guy is a tiny king. Hello, Katie. Katie, Katie, Katie. I don't know why your GIF didn't play, but hello, Katie. How are you? Pez says, exactly, like, whomst cares? Like, there are better reasons for Denmark to be in the news, mainly COVID-related. Yes, Paz has been telling me. Did y'all know that Denmark is the first country in Europe to fully, or not the first country in Europe, one of the, you know what I mean, one of the first countries to fully get rid of COVID restrictions? Like, that's interesting, that's interesting. But I just don't understand, like, why is this the news? Like, I feel like people wear better dresses, like, all the time. It just seemed very basic to me. Katie says, I don't really care about these people, but don't drag the dress into it. Listen, if you're gonna be in the news, specifically for the outfit that you are wearing, I'm gonna comment on the outfit that you're wearing on. And that outfit is boring, I'm sorry to say. Oh, hello, Link, hello. Oh my god, it's Amanda. 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 What? How are you, Amanda? I'll play Katie's one again, because it broke. Here you go, Katie. Katie says, I like the dress. I'm not saying that it's a bad dress. I am just saying that the dress is boring AF, and I've seen better dresses. I don't know why this dress is newsworthy, Katie. Please, like, listen to my words. What I'm saying is this dress is boring in the sense that I don't see why it's in the news. Does that make sense? Equita says, did you know Prince Shorty used to be Special Forces? Of course. Of course. I mean, like, so many royals in general do that shit where they, like, join the military and, like, they use that as, like a publicity thing. Like, didn't Prince Harry go and join the Iraq War because he was, like, so upset about 9/11 or something? Katie says, I only hear the breast is... I almost said the breast is boring. The dress is boring. I'm sorry. Well, it's not my fault you have selective hearing, Katie. Equita says, he's also famous for being a dangerous driver. Shock of all shocks. Which is apparently fine because his mom is the queen. Well, yeah, like, you can do it. Literally, his mom owns the country. What are you gonna say? Hey, can you not do that, bro? And he's just gonna be like, hey, my mom's the queen. Like, what do you... You know how, like, people are like, oh, my dad's a lawyer. This is, like, the step up. My dad's the fucking queen. Katie says, hi, it is your sick girlfriend. Yes, Katie is very sick today. He is ill. He's unwell. She's got the sickness. She does not have the Rona. She's just throwing up. That's Katie. She throws up a lot. Pez says, one of my favorite jokes about Prince Shorty is that we would cancel him for wearing blackface and then posting a picture of him in the Frogman Corps where they wear blackface grease for nighttime operation. But, like, I feel like he's done blackface. Like, he's giving me the vibe of a guy who's actually done blackface. Like, if Justin Trudeau has done blackface, Prince Shorty 100% has. Also, I know the set behind me is a mess. Look at this. It's a mess. I didn't make my bed at all. You want to know why? I'm tired. I don't give a fuck. And because I also spent the last precious minutes that I had before I had to go live making this. So, oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Link. Thank you. I am 2 months pregnant with our baby. I am both the mother and the father of the baby.
Amanda asks, hey Harold, how's it going? Not much of a question. I just want to chat with you, buddy. It is a question. You're asking, what do you mean it's not much of a question? It's literally a question. It's like, okay, I'm doing fine. I'm okay. I'm a little frustrated by you thinking that that's not a question. Stop selling yourself short, Amanda. Please. That's a question. It's totally fine to ask me how I'm doing. I'm doing totally fine, okay? I'm fine. I'm fine.
Harold, are you good, buddy? Are you sure you're good? Are you sure you're happy?
Listen, we won't go into it, but I'm very upset, about the fact that, listen. I went on the internet yesterday and I found out that people are really, like, getting into, like, eating bugs. And I was so upset about that. Like, why are you stealing my food? So rude. That is, like, you're freaking infringing on my food supply by eating all those mealworms and shit. That's mine. Rude. Go get figure out your my bugs.
Equita says, Frogmen is still the best name for special forces ever. At least we have that going for us. I agree, and they do look cool. I gotta say, the aesthetic of those imperialist frogmen is pretty cool. Pez says, the Swedish crown prince wore blackface. Links. I want to make fun of the Swedish crown prince for being racist. You know how much I love making fun of Swedish people for being racist, because boy howdy, are Americans really, really, like, ignorant about the realities of, like, European racism. Like, Sweden, I would never live there. Never. No thank you. I love being alive. Katie says, can make fun of him for the things he's done and not how short he's born. Listen, he's short. We're not making fun of him for being short. We're just stating the fact that he's the crown prince of Denmark is a short king. He's short. And once he becomes the king of Denmark, he will literally be a short king. So I want you to keep that in mind. It's very important. Oh wait, he won't become the king. He'll be, what, queen's consort, wouldn't he? Because it's Mary who's gonna be the queen, right? I don't know fucking anything. Stolen valor, but with bug food. Right. You're infringing on Harold's food supply, and it's very rude. It's very rude. Harold goes out there every day and Harold. Hold up.
Katie says, sorry, I gotta get back into voice acting. Katie says, isn't it nice to see other people enjoying the same things you like? No! It's all mine. Fuck other people. It's just all mine. I am a greedy frogman, and I demand to have all of the bugs, just for me. All the bugs are mine.
Equita says Mary is Australian. Okay, so the short king will be the king. Okay, all right. I got it confused. What Scandinavian monarchy is gonna have a queen next? I can't remember. Isn't it Sweden? Hold up. Time to Google this. Who is heir to the throne of Sweden? I can't spell. Yes, Sweden has a girl heir. I'm just getting my Scandies confused. There's too many of them. The crown prince of Sweden is called Victoria, so Sweden's gonna get their own Queen Victoria. Wait, hold up, Paz. Isn't there something weird about this Queen of Denmark? Like, didn't she only become the Queen of Denmark because of some fuckery or whatever? Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit, look at this. Look at this, gang. Oh my god. This is Swedish Prince, dog. This is the Prince of Sweden. Look at everybody, like, just smiling. They're like, oh, this is so funny. Oh my god, it's so great when people make fun of black people. Oh ho ho, Swedish crown prince. Well, look at this bitch ass. Fucking dork. Loser. Bitch ass. I fucking hate Sweden. Mostly because, like, people just straight up ignore the fact that, like, Sweden is, like, hyper racist. Hyper racist. Super duper racist. Horrible country. That isn't to say that America isn't above reproach. At least America has like at least some acknowledgement of its racist history and its racist present. You know what I mean? But like when you go online, people the only thing people say about like Sweden is like, oh, it's the nice socialist country that's not even socialist, but we won't even get into that. And it's, people are so happy and welfare and like dog. Okay. Ecuador says the previous monarch only had daughters, so they changed the constitution. Yeah, they changed the constitution because they didn't like the guy that was going to be the king, right? And they were like, I want this giant bitch to be the queen. Fucking huge lady. I want her to be the queen. Paz says that blackface was supposed to be blackface of Cassius Clay? Of Muhammad Ali? What? In what way does that... Okay, whatever. We're not gonna look at it again. That was... What? Ecuador says, to be fair, his name was Nud. That's enough reason for me. I agree. Can you imagine? And then people will be like, oh my god, Denmark's King Knud? He is so weird. Like, what type of name is Knud? I love saying things wrong and then saying them wronger. But what was wrong with him? Like, why did people not like him? I don't remember. Paz knows the tea. Paz knows all of the drama. All of the Danish royalty drama better than me. I only know Swedish royal drama for like a 30-year span, and then I cut it out, and then I moved that shit over to Rome, and then I don't look at it ever again. Paz says, Canute the Great, I'm gonna keep saying it Canute because it's just so funny to me. Canute the Great was the guy who established the North Sea Empire. Like I'm supposed to know what that fucking means. Thank you very much. Ecuador says, it's funny, there was a Danish king who conquered England and Norway. His name was Canute. Oh, that's, okay, this is the dude. The dude, Canute. And he was known as Canute the Great. Great guy. Famous for murdering his friend after beating him in a board game. What? Paz, would you like to play a friendly game of checkers while I hold a dagger in my right hand? I'm not gonna murder you, bud. I'm just holding a knife. Listen, I'm just holding a knife. It's not a threat. I'm not threatening you. I'm just holding my knife. I like holding my knife, buddy. Ecuador says, after the friend beat him at board games. Well, how is this any different from like a League of Legends player smashing his keyboard after he loses his game? Could you imagine what would happen if League of Legends was like an in-person event? Like any time that you play League of Legends, you would have to be in person with your opponents and your teammate. Murders would happen all the time. People would die, and we would just be like, well, that's League of Legends. Pez says, this is why I'm afraid of playing Settlers of Catan with Astrid. Is Astrid related to Canute the Great, or does Astrid just give you the Canute the Great vibes? Last I checked, she wasn't conquering Norway or England. She wasn't doing anything interesting, like conquering-wise. She wasn't establishing any empires. She's just Scandi. Pez, this means that you too are a danger to society if you play a board game. Dangers to society, the Scandis are. Eka says, oi, in my defense, my dad wasn't some big shot king. Yet. You don't know that. What if your dad, or somebody who claims to be your dad, is like, ooh, I'm the king of Sweden now, or I'm the king of Denmark, or I'm the king of Hmm. I can't think of a good. I'm the king of racism because this is Scandinavia, and I am here to establish a new kingdom here in Scandinavia, and I want you to be my princess. Equita says, therefore, people refuse to follow me when I tell them to go kill someone. Sucks, really. Well, for me, all you have to do is pay me $10, and I will gladly kill any one of my friends. Gladly. $10? Easily. I'll give me that money. I will easily kill any of my homies for $10. Katie says, wasn't there a Dota player who ran to the enemy team's computer during an important game to make fun of them or something? Katie, no. Do I look? I don't know anything about esports, so like this is entirely from your mind. Let me Google this. Let's go to Google and try to figure out what Katie's talking about. Okay. Website. No, wait, what? Dota 2 tournament guy running. No, guy bullying team. Stop, get help now. Stopbullying.gov. Who's this dude? This guy is just a dude. This guy is just a commentator. Dota 2 tournament. Controversies? Controversy. Don't care. Top 5. Okay. Top 5 controversies in the history of Dota 2. Hopefully this will provide us the answers. Katie says, I think he danced in front of them after getting a kill in game. Okay. Alright. Coaching scandal, don't give a fuck. The fountain hook, don't give a fuck. Shanghai Major? What is this? Production issues, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Don't care. Alright. Dota 2 dancing. Tournament? Wait, fountain hook? I think that's it, maybe? Okay, let's watch this. Oh god, 6 minutes long. Can we just get to the fucking point, bro? Oh my god, I'm not watching a 5-minute video full of white guys and just dudes who are into esports. I don't see any dancing in here, Katie. During the interaction between Chen's test of fate. No, that's not it, Katie. Fountain hook seems like an overpowered move, it seems. Tournament controversy dancing? Katie, you're driving me crazy. This is what happens. Okay. Apparently this is something. This is something. Excuse me. Okay. We got some guys. What is with, like, I have got to say, I don't mean this in a mean way, but like, if you know that you're going to be on live TV or like a large event, wouldn't you get a haircut? Or like a haircut that doesn't look awful? Maybe they'd like that, but okay. Is this it, Katie? This looks like the game is over. Can we get to the point? What? Did I skip over it? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be saying. I don't know, Katie. We tried to find out what the fuck you were talking about and we couldn't. I'm so sorry. That was a rabbit hole that went fucking nowhere. Katie says, oh no, maybe I was wrong. I am sick brain. Well, maybe you're just remembering something, or it's like a different game. Who knows? Pez says, I also posted about the king who got cucked by the Constitution in... Oh, okay. Alright, let's look at this dude. Let's look at this dude! Okay, this is Knud, the guy that was supposed to be the king. Just a guy. I mean, kind of looks just weird. He just got a bad vibe. And then his son Ingolf, who would be the current king if the constitution hadn't changed, he married a commodore, removing himself from the line of inheritance after the constitution was changed. He also gets like 1.5 million kroner in yearly allowance. Fuck this. Paz, why are these images so small? Why are the images so tiny? Look at the resolution on this. What is this? Is this a fucking cannon? What is going on in this image? I love also that like this woman doesn't look real. Like because it's so low res, she just looks fake. Like she just looks like a statue or something. So this was his brother. This is Knud's brother. Well, hold up. Was it? Don't they have this? Didn't they take this guy's skin and like put it in a museum or something like that? No. Didn't they make like a weird 3D model of this dude that's like kind of weird and horny? And it's like, why is he wearing those weird boxer shorts? Yes, Paz, the 3D model. Send the 3D model. I demand to see it again because it's so fucking funny. Equita says, man, I really wish our crown family could come up with more names than Christian and Frederick. Like, those are so boring, and we've had 10 of each by now. What about, see, I can't think of another name. It's Frederick or Christian. That's the 2 baby names. I'm sorry to say, Equita, but nothing's coming out, so... Yes, here's the 3D model. Here's the 3D model of the king, where he looks weird, and it's like... he just looks weird. It's like some uncanny valley vibe about this. This one's hilarious. He just looks like confused. He's like, what's up with my muscle? I have muscles? Like they couldn't try to give him an expression. They couldn't make him smile or anything. Very odd. Oh, these pants are based on actual pants that he wore. Yeah, like wasn't he like super weird and like wore these all the time? See, this is more interesting than like, oh, did you know Queen Elizabeth II? Did you know that Prince Philip is her cousin? This is more interesting. Give me leopard print boxer guy. Give me him over any of that boring shit, please. Katie says, oh, I found it. He hit a fountain hook and then used the in-game pause feature and danced in front of the enemy team. Katie is sending me a video? Okay, Katie has sent the video. We're gonna watch the video. It's a different video. So it's, alright. It's only a minute long, everybody, so let's give Katie the benefit of the doubt. The International. What is up with the white girl font? Okay. I still don't get, like, they paused the game. He paused the game and came out and did this cringe dance? Bro, you can't even dance good. Aw, man, buddy, can you at least do a good dance? Also, like, why is this? Where is this? Where are they, like, where did they hold this? This looks like the Strathmore. It's so weird. Hello, ordinary gamer. I too hate my life, so welcome to the shitty life. That's just everybody hates their life right now. Can you tell me of a single person in the world right now who does not hate their life? Because you can't. Ordinary says, I hate life, like I want World War III to happen. Well, I want World War III to happen. It just depends on why that war is going on. That war is going on because of Marxist ideology, then that's pretty base. But if it's over like, oh, we want cobalt, then that's not so base. That's not so interesting. Ordinary says, it could possibly happen. Russia is trying to start it with us. I mean, total fucking bullshit. I mean, the United States foreign like affairs shit. It's always like, oh, other people are trying to start wars when like, sure, Russia is also doing something horrible, but America is also there being horrible as well. I mean, recently, the United States supplied Ukrainian neo-Nazis with armed weapons, bombs, shit like that. But it's also just like, how many decades have we lived that as Americans where Russia has been trying to start World War III? Like, bruh. Since like the MF50s. Like, can we get a new villain? Can
Welcome,
we get...
Moon and Star.
Oh, thank you for
to this
following,
place
Ordinary.
where
Thank you.
destiny is made.
Ordinary says, they see Russia just wants to start a war, so they could take our resources because Russia is very cold. Back then, they start beef with us. That's why we had a Cold War back in the 70s. Well, it's a little more complicated than that. I think that, you know, American policy with regards to communism and the USSR started like almost immediately. They were like, they knew, the Americans and almost everybody knew that Russia was a huge problem, and for America, communism poses a huge problem in terms of, you know, just the whole we like capitalism thing and the whole we like to make money thing and we like to exploit people thing. So when one of the biggest superpowers is literally like, profit doesn't matter, ooh, then everybody's like, wait, hold up. And then Russia became a huge power after World War II. I mean, they were like probably the most, they were the linchpin of World War II. They were literally the only reason that Hitler, you know, lost. It's because of Russia. Everybody was like, oh, it's all America because we showed up. But it's like, no. It's who was there? Who was walking on top of Hitler when he shot himself in the face? Was it A, the Red Army, B, the British, or C, the Americans? If you answered A, the Red Army, you are correct. No duh. Pez says, oh yeah, the dropping of the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki was the Cold War's start. Right. It was like, when you look into it, like the bombing of Japan was not about ending the war. It never was. It was about America's showing its power. I mean, we did not need to drop a second bomb. Like, why did we do that? You want to know why? It's because we wanted to freak everybody out. Like, we just wanted to be like, hey, look, it's a bomb. Blech. You know? Ordinary Gamer says, World War III happens equals humanity equals death. I mean, we're already kind of on that way with global warming. What is a war gonna do? Like, it's all gonna be fucked up in the end anyway. We're all gonna be dead anyway. Katie says the Cold War started because Russia is cold is one of my favorite things now. It's obvious, Katie. Russia is the coldest place. It's got hella snow, and America was like, "Oh, we don't want to invade. It's too cold." So they called it the Cold War. Amanda says, "I mean, they didn't need to drop the first one either. But what I'm saying is, we didn't need to drop the second one because the logic of the first one, what they tell us, is that we wanted the Japanese to surrender. So we drop a fucking nuke on them, and then we give them like 20 minutes, and then we dropped another nuke on them. So it was like, we didn't drop 2 nukes just for no reason. We dropped 2 nukes purposely to freak everybody out as a show of force, and it was showing that we could produce more than 1 nuke. That is a major and very important aspect of why we dropped 2 nukes on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It was not to make the Japanese surrender. It was to show literally everybody in the world that we, America, have a fucking giant ass bomb that destroys everything. Like, it is literally just a scare tactic, because if we had only dropped one bomb... Oh, thank you for following, Girls Squeezing My Balls. I love your name, Girls Squeezing My Balls. It's a great name. I love it. But like the big thing is like the whole... it's, you know, we wanted to show everybody that we could produce more nukes, and that was like the best way we could. Because other than that, like, how else are we going to show our power? Like, you know, if you're thinking like an evil piece of shit, if you're thinking like, you know, the US military industrial complex, you got to think in the most evil way. You got to think like, ooh. Ordinary says, our technology is very advanced. If we dropped a nuke, we could probably erase half of humanity. Did you know during the Vietnam War, we almost did that? We almost dropped a bunch of nukes all over Southeast Asia. Why? Because them Asians needed to be bombed more, I guess, apparently. That's what they fucking thought. And then, thankfully enough, everybody else in the room was like, dude, that's a stupid idea. Get the fuck out of here. And they kicked him out. But, like, even the fact that that was allowed to be said, like, that was a thought that that guy was comfortable with admitting to in front of everybody. It just shows you, like, the power that the Americans had, that we still have. Because if we imagine the thought process behind this, right? This guy wanted to drop bombs all over Southeast Asia to stop the spread of communism within Asia. It's called the domino theory. It's really fucking stupid. And he was like, I want to bomb all these countries so there's no more communism. We don't like communism, but commies. And it just shows you that, like, the mindset to where, like, they just thought it was okay to be like, yeah, let's just drop a bunch of fucking nukes on these fucking peasant farmers and shit. But, like, even then, we dropped so much Agent Orange in Vietnam during the Vietnam War that the Vietnamese people still, to this day, are massively affected by it. They can't farm in large swaths of Vietnam. They can't drink water in large swaths of Vietnam because we've poisoned the water and we've poisoned the dirt. It's so bad. Like, Vietnamese people need to regularly get checked to make sure that they do not have more Agent Orange in their system than they should. Like, they're like, well, they literally just accept the fact that everybody in Vietnam is going to have Agent Orange in them somehow. But they are like, well, we also have to make sure you don't have too much. That just shows you how fucking fucked it is, you know? Ornan Gamer says, did you know during World War I, Hitler was very injured and there was a soldier pointing a rifle at him? The soldier didn't shoot because he thought that Hitler was some injured soldier. If that soldier shot Hitler, World War I would probably... What? I thought Hitler was just a soldier during World War I. He was not important. Even if Hitler had died during World War I, World War II would have still happened. Guarantee it. Hitler was not unique. Hitler was a symptom of the Nazi Party, not the cause of it. Like, they would have just found another guy that was charismatic. You know what I mean? Because it did not take much for the Nazis to gain power in Germany. Do you know why? Does anybody know why the Nazis were pretty popular? Was it because anti-Semitism is just a fucking thing in Europe and everyone was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And everybody likes to act like, oh, the rise of fascism in Germany was a slow thing that just happened out of nowhere, when it was literally just a very fucking... Like, it was a deliberate thing, and it was something that came out very quickly because the German people were pieces of shit. I'm sorry to say, but Germany was not an innocent little babe. It was a racist, filled country full of fucking horrible people. Anyway, that was a tangent. Ozma says, the good old hierarchy system. Viewing other humans as less worthy of life and happiness. Random thoughts. I'm probably going to deal with plasma donations for the monies. Sorry if not here much. Oh, you're getting your... What is with people in chat donating their plasmas? Like, this is the second time in a row. Very odd. Have fun donating your plasma, but... Ooh, I mean... The fact that 2 of my viewers have already admitted to donating plasma is not a good thing. It's kind of scary when you think about it. Ordinary says something about Hitler. Don't forget about why his huge hatred of Jews. What have they done to him to make him hate them so much? Nothing. Nothing. You need to understand that anti-Semitism has literally an ancient history in Europe, an ancient history in the fucking world. Like, it's older than fucking Rome itself, anti-Semitism. So when you let's think about, for example, the stereotype that Jews are greedy. Do you know where that stereotype comes from? It comes from during the Middle Ages. The Pope sent out a papal bull. A papal bull is basically like a new rule for Catholics. And he was like, Catholics cannot, broker money. They cannot they cannot send out loans. They can't do any of that. And so what do you do when you have an economy that's based on loans, but nobody can fucking do the loans because you're all Catholic? You turn to the Jews and you're like, hey buddies, hey, can you do our banking for us because none of us are able to do it? And can you handle our loans? And then that's where the tarnishing of Jews as greedy came from, because the Pope literally forced Jews to be the people that did the loans and shit. It's like fucking that's just one example of many. Ordinary Gamer says, for some reason in Google, people are saying the reason Hitler hated Jews is because a Jew doctor didn't help his sick mother. I think that's total fucking bullshit. It's just a fucking, like, okay. Those sort of stories, like, when we try to explain why someone is bigoted, we ignore the fact that the society that they came from was priming them to be bigoted. Like, we could say this so much about our society. American society nowadays primes us to be racist towards black people in the same way that German society during the 30s, 20s, 10s, before that, even hundreds of years before that, primed German citizens to hate Jews. And that is just a European thing that has existed for hundreds of years because Jews have always been in Europe the other group, the other like major group that wasn't Christian, but were like a big enough population to where we were noticed to that degree. Plagued by Society says, you're so smart. Thank you. I'm just trying to express what I know. And it's not like I am smart. It's more like other people are smart and I just learn from them. Pez says, wow, seeing a lot of new people in chat. Yes, hello, new people. Hello, welcome. Pez says, which is wrong. The reality is that the hatred for Jewish people has been a widespread practice in Europe for centuries. Exactly. Hitler was not especially mad at Jewish people. He was just one of many of people who held genocidal beliefs. And also, when we put all of the impetus of the Nazi party behind Hitler, we ignore the fact that it was a group project. Hitler was just like the guy who spoke. But you have to realize that the Nazi party was a group of people who came out. It's like the fucking Proud Boys, for example. Like, we will say that Gavin McInnes is like the leader of the Proud Boys, but he is not the guy who's going out there and beating people on the street. No, that's all the other Proud Boys that do it for him, and those are the other people that agree with him. And when you realize that the German people were primed to be anti-Semitic, you can understand why the Nazi party grew to such heights and such if the German people were not anti-Semitic as a group, as a whole, then the Nazi party would not have gained traction in Germany. But it did, because Germany was anti-Semitic. Does that make sense? Like, you gotta have a bunch of people to agree with you to where you can become their leader. You can't just become a leader out of nowhere. And the German people were not brainwashed into being anti-Semitic. They were just presented with more and more increasing anti-Semitism to the point where they saw people being carted off into camps and did fucking nothing because they didn't care. Everybody is like, goyim all the time, or like, oh, the Jews oh, the German citizens didn't know or they couldn't do anything. Fuck that. They knew exactly what was happening. They saw it every fucking day. Jews didn't just sit around and say nothing about what was happening, you know? It's just very odd that the way that we are taught about World War II is very like, we place all of the things on Hitler. You know, like it's the great man theory, the whole idea that history is on the shoulders of one great man over and over and over again, when it is not. Everything in history is a group project. Nothing happens out of nowhere. Nothing happens without the will of the people to some extent. Ecuador says, there's a widespread myth that German civilians didn't know about the genocide. That is bullshit apologism. All evidence leads to believe that people knew about it and either endorsed it or didn't oppose it. And think about today's society in America. Right now, there are literally concentration camps on the border to Mexico and we're fucking throwing tons and tons of immigrants from Haiti, from Mexico, from Central America to some South America, from everywhere into these shitty fucking concentration camps. And the majority of people don't care. And that's literally mirrors. Literally, we have mirrors. Nazi Germany, America, mirrors. And you also have to understand that the Nazis also got a lot of their ideology, such as eugenics, from Americans. And that is something that also annoys me when you go online and you see people talking about autism and they're like, oh, Hans Asperger, this and that. Hans Asperger was actually a good guy, and Hans Asperger, we should not be afraid to use the term Asperger's because Hans Asperger was like, whatever. Listen, gang, Hans Asperger was one of Germany's most horrific eugenicists. He sent hundreds of children to their death via Germany's euthanasia program, Action T4. But everybody ignores that. And they're like, oh, but he was so nice to the ones that he didn't fucking murder. He was so nice to the ones he didn't fucking gas. Action T4. Now, this is something we need to talk about, because it's something that's been interesting me for the past couple of weeks. Action T4 was Germany's beginnings into exterminating people. Do you know who the first people that Nazi Germany killed? Do you know who they were? I want you to take a little guess. I want chat to think about who did Nazi Germany try to exterminate first. Was it A, Jews, B, disabled people, C, Roma, or D, gay people? Pat says disabled people. You are correct. It's disabled people, just like me. You can look into it. Action T4 literally was the beginning of Germany's extermination program, and it began with the disabled because nobody cared. I'm telling you, nobody cared. And look at our society nowadays. Everybody is talking about the fucking CDC. The director of the CDC was saying that people with underlying conditions were the only people that were dying of COVID, and that's a good thing. Now just think about how that callousness, how that ignorance and that hatred towards the disabled leads people to literally ignore our extermination. Literally, disabled people were packed into buses in Nazi Germany, carted off to insane asylums, and they were gassed, and nobody said anything. And the Nazis were like, wow, nobody fucking cares. We can get away with this. We can do it. And then that's what they did. They started ramping it up. And then they killed 6 million fucking Jews. It's just so nobody is paying attention. Nobody is actually learning the history of the rise of fascism in Nazi Germany and how it relates to our society today. The only people I see talking about it online are other Jews, and not to be horrible, but nobody fucking listens to us. Nobody cares. Nobody listened to us 100 years ago. They're not going to listen to us now. Pez says, the Hans Asperger apologist who called me problematic because of my rabies pride. Of course. Ugh. Plagued by Society says, I found this stream via Twitter, but I can't remember why. Must have agreed with you on something. Listen, I have a lot of based takes, but I also, something that I want new viewers to know is that I am very stupid. I am very dumb, and I will gladly admit that I am wrong if you point out something that I said wrong. I am not gonna be one of those guys that it's like, I can never be wrong. My brand is focused on being right all the time. Like, no, I am stupid. I am big dumb. I can't fucking read. So like, well, I can read. It's just reading is very difficult for me. So this is my left eye. You can't really see it on camera, but when things get close or when I try to read or focus on something, my left eye starts to like jiggle a little, and that's because I have a condition called convergence insufficiency, which means this bitch eye, this little bitch, it can't focus at a certain distance. It's like wrong. And so reading is very difficult for me. So like, I will happily admit that I don't fucking know anything about theory or anything like that. I only know about theory is what I've been told and what I have read up to this point, which isn't a lot. So if I'm wrong, please point out that I am wrong. I do not want to be wrong. I hate being wrong. Pez especially argues with me constantly, so don't be afraid to argue with me. My most prominent viewer argues with me constantly. Pez says, I mean, fuck, Denmark opening up our country during the worst COVID waves because disabled people are acceptable casualties for the economy right now. Exactly. And people will always excuse our deaths in defense of production, in defense of the economy. And that is something that a lot of people ignore about the Nazis, and that's something that is the fact that they were focused very heavily on industrial production, with bringing back the German economy like it was before World War I. After World War I, Germany was in like a horrible economic downslide. Everybody kind of cucked Germany and didn't help Germany after World War I. They were like, fuck you, bitch, you started this war, fuck you. And so like everybody was suffering because they had no fucking money. Like people in Germany were literally using money to wallpaper because that's how much money they had. Literally, it meant nothing. Money was worthless. And so I gotta realize that these economic conditions are what gives rise to fascism, because everybody wants to find somebody to blame for that economic downturn. And the people the Nazis blamed were the Jews. And I want you to take note that America, we blame illegal immigrants for the downturns of our economy. We blame brown people, we blame so many people for the downturns in our economy, and never like, the fucking people who caused it, like billionaires, the banks, Ugh. Ugh. Equita says, it should also be noted that at least here in Denmark, the disabled are one of the groups that are most ignored as victims of the Nazis, because Denmark is still an incredibly horrible place towards disabled people. Denmark has a big problem with hatreds towards disabled people. The culture here is that you basically don't deserve to live if you cannot work. So only disabled people who are still useful to the state are tolerated, and only so long as they are good little drones. Once again, the idea that Denmark is some good socialist-loving country turns out to be bullshit. Exactly. I mean, so many people... Okay. The thing is, when people go and see Denmark and their successes, they only see the success that is for them. White people. White, able-bodied people. They don't see the realities of Denmark like they are for disabled people, or for brown people, or literally anybody of color in Denmark. Good fucking luck. I pray for you. I truly do, because good luck, truly. Pez says, like again, a large party of the Nazis' party early reforms was privatization. Exactly. Pez says, also, God, the workerism culture in Denmark is frightening. So many of these, great countries rely everybody's like, oh, I want to move to Japan, as an example. Japan has one of the worst working societies in the world. People regularly kill themselves because the work culture in Japan is so bad. But people don't care about that. They only see what they want to see. They only see the things that they enjoy. They only see, like, oh, anime. They see, oh, an incredible rail system. They see what they don't have. And they think because they have things that we don't have, that they're inherently better than us. When either way, none of us, there is no state that is better than another. They're all fucking suck in their own unique ways. That's why we need to move away from the concept of a state. Okay, sorry. Fuck you, Queen Christina. Fuck you, everybody who signed the Treaty of Westphalia. All you motherfuckers caused this shit, and I hate you all. Plagued by Society says factories and manufacturing, just like people still obsess over. Exactly. We are still obsessed with the exact same shit the Nazis were obsessed with. Like, nothing changed. We just got quieter about it, and now it's getting louder again. Katie says, I don't really mind people dying from COVID if they recklessly endanger others, even when they're able to take precautions. But what is so horrible is that their victims who aren't reasonably capable of taking those same precautions get lumped in with the evil, selfish people. I think the issue is that evil, selfish people aren't just harming themselves. They're harming everybody around them. And that's something, like, and, you know, this reminds me of a story. You know how last week in the news, they were like, oh, this hospital denied a heart transplant to an anti-vax man. The precedent this sets, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dog, you have to get all of the vaccines to get your heart transplanted. Do you know why? Because your immune system is very weak. When you have an organ transplanted into you, you literally have to take immunosuppressants after you get a new organ because your body is literally going to try to attack it. So you need every fucking defense you can have. It's literally a waste of an organ to give it to somebody who isn't protecting themselves all 100% of the way. And I don't mean this in in one of those weird hierarchical sense. I mean that, like, there's a very limited amount of organs, especially in the United States, where organ donation is something that you are opting in for. Now, I know, gang, that my thumb is fucked up. Please don't point out that my thumb is messed up. I bite this thumb all the time, so, like, I asked her, like, can you not do this thumb? I'm gonna be biting it, but she didn't do it. Whatever. I know my nail is messed up. I had to point that out. Paz says, Addie last stream. Sorry to get soapboxy. Addie this stream. Fuck you all the motherfuckers. Death to all states. Listen, I'm fired up, and before stream I was highly anxious. So these are the streams. Like, when I'm highly anxious before a stream, that's when I'm gonna get soapboxy on my stream. If I'm like totally chill, then I'll be like, oh, you don't have to get so angry. But today I'm gonna get angry. Plagued by Society says, people want to ignore anything that could possibly be wrong in Nordic countries since they want to fantasize them with some weird idealism. Yeah, it's just very, very odd. And it's like, don't even get me started on sex work, because people will literally ignore the material reality of things to just be like, but the ideals are good. I'm angry. Equita says, I mean, shit, I need to work. I have no choice, and I'll get sick because of the government completely opening up the country in the worst part of the pandemic. We pray for you, everybody in Denmark. I hope you don't get sick. Anyway, gang, it is time for our 5-minute break. Get up, stretch your legs, go drink some water. It's very important that you get up and stretch. And I need to get up and stretch too, so get up and stretch, bitch. No waiting music today because I didn't find a old school RuneScape song today. I chose a weird song to open with, and that's not a good song to listen to while you're waiting. So, did everybody enjoy the chat hour? I'm excited to start up Disco Elysium. it's hot in Topeka. Equita says, I appreciate Angie stream. I Angie too. Listen. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the problem. That's the thing with everybody nowadays, is that we're super angry about everything. And it's like, listen, what if we harness that anger? Listen. What if we harvest that anger into something like creating a revolutionary party or starting a general strike or something like that? Maybe we should do that. I think that's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. Like, collectively, we are all pissed off. So many people are pissed off. You know who also is pissed off? Harold. Oh, I gotta grab here. Oh. Doesn't matter if I grab Harold, you cannot see him.
Paz says, how do you feel about Eddie's foray into ASMR streaming? Well, I think it's very important that we listen to Eddie in her foray into ASMR streaming, because the revolution is very important, and we should probably do that sometime soon. Like, should have done it like, I don't know, a couple 100 years ago, but we can do it now. I mean, it's I just, as Harold the Eternal Frog, as a frog who has lived before time, it's very disheartening how slow y'all have been getting to the whole socialism tier of societies. It's kind of slow. You're lagging behind, just so you know.
Harold. I love Harold. He's the greatest. One thing I gotta say is that I don't know if the Herald stream will happen. We plan on doing the Herald stream. Me and Katie do plan on doing the Herald stream next Saturday. But the thing is, I have not seen Katie in many moons. And I don't know if I want to spend my time with her streaming. Maybe if it was only for like an hour or two. To kill some time. But I don't know when it will be, and I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll figure it out. I'm really excited for the Herald stream. I think it's probably one of the best ideas I've ever had. But also, I have not seen Katie in the longest time. Also, next Tuesday, February the 8th, that's my birthday. That's when I was born. So I might set up a birthday list or something. I don't know. I always feel weird about streamers who do that. I always just feel very odd or uncomfortable asking people for money or anything, even though like this is my only way of making money. This is my only income. It's just always very awkward to be like, ooh, woo, can you please give me money? Ooh, woo. I don't know. Is anybody else? I just struggle with asking for things in general, to be honest. Katie, can you attest to this, that I struggle to ask for things? I'm sure you can. I'm sure Katie's like writing up like a whole treatise on how I suck at asking people for things, because I feel like I have this very toxic mindset of I should be able to do this on my own. I should be able to do this. But, Addie, you were just, disabled. You gotta let people help you. And I'm like, no. I don't want other people to help me. Because I think I know better. Or something. But, are we excited to play Disco Elysium? Time to change the frickin' title. Disco. Addie still has not taken the body down. Will she do it today? Who knows? Open chat. I don't get streamers that like lock their stuff to sub only mode, and then I raid them, and then they like try to get my attention, like try to talk to me, and it's like, dog, it's sub-only mode. I don't have any money. I'm trying to raid you to bring an audience over to you, and your shit's already in sub-only mode. Like, I'm sorry, but it's a little annoying. Katie says, I think the difference between you putting up a birthday list and a big streamer is that the big streamer has more money than everyone else in their stream. Touche. Very true, Catherine. Very true. Okay, it is time for Disco Elysium. Are we excited? I'm excited. I mean, last time, do we remember what we did last time? Not yesterday. Last time we streamed Disco Elysium, we talked to the Union leader, the Union King, and now we're gonna go, and we talked to Leo, and Leo almost made me cry. Pat says, you talked to a fascist? Which fascist? There's many fascists in this game. I spin kicked Measurehead and he fell down and he cried. Pat says, the guy playing Patang? What do you mean, the guy playing Patang? Also, tell me if the game is too loud. You're the persons, y'all are gonna be the people who tell me that. Also, why are you walking everywhere? Please run everywhere like I want you to. Okay, good. Oh yeah, this is our guy. This is our man. He's the pinnacle of fashion, okay? Tank top, jacket, and disco pants, king. I'm the best hobo cop in the world. Okay, so let's get out of here. Now, hold up, let's check my journal. Oh, I haven't done that. Track down your gun. Oh yeah. Joyce? Oh yeah. Oh my god, we got so much shit to do. Okay. Open trash container? Okay, hold up. Let's talk to Kim and see if he has any information for us. Hey, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again?
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I cannot remember a single thing.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Yes, I totally missed that. I wasn't just drunk and pissing myself. Equita says, was it last time that Kim got mad for you being a communist? Yes. Last time he got mad at me.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous
so he was a
caller said
security
there was
guard.
a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days.
Why
No
are
one
they
had
calling the
been
corpse a
investigated.
cadaver? Like, isn't a cadaver, like, specifically a medical corpse? Isn't it just a corpse? Isn't it just a body to cops? Why are they calling it a cadaver?
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify.
That says, have you paid
It
rent
used the
yet?
word
No.
lynching.
I'm still poor.
There is an ongoing labor dispute.
I only have
between
19
the local
bucks,
dock
Paz.
workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay, so it has something to do with the strikes. And Mr. Union Man did confirm that. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim
A
was?
security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course.
But what was he guarding?
The truth.
What was he guarding? Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
That's like, what? They use like a voice changer? That's weird. Are the gas labels supposed to be up? No, they're not. Thank you, Equita. Thank you.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters.
Okay.
The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez.
Oh.
Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Well, like, alright, from the vibe that I got from the union leader last time I played was that he really liked me being a drunk, dumb piece of shit because, you know, when the only cop in your area is a dumb piece of shit who's always high, then you can get away with anything. Pat says, now we're playing disco with Amanda. Amazing. Hold on. And the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Of course, yes. I understand. No? No, I understand everything.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute.
Yes.
It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Well, then who killed him then, Mr. Kim, since you're so fucking smart? You want to tell me? Personally, I think labor disputes are very
Is
mysterious.
that enough of a secret for you?
Wait, then you're in luck because we're in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a peace, and not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself. It seems, I gotta say, this is not the first time. Disco Elysium seems to have a lot of fucked up dialogue where they play the wrong voice acting. It's very odd.
After decades unchallenged, the lieutenant is caught off guard by your brazen provocation. But his counter comes fast and hard. This could get ugly.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand. It's as it appears to have done in this case. Actually, that's all I got.
Good.
Fuck you. Good. Done. Yeah, does anyone else notice that? Like, a few of the dialogue lines have been fucked up. I have invisible and unspeaking guests. They are, well, to be fair, Amanda and Chloe and Katie are always in my heart. What, sometimes these maps, I gotta say, are a little confusing. But I feel like, hold up. I feel like you can do something with this, like, but I don't want to fuck with it right now because if I do, everybody will get mad at me. But I feel like you can do something with this, right? Logically. Can I walk down these stairs? Okay, yes I can. I love video games like this where like the set is beautiful and drawn out, but sometimes walking around them, it's very annoying. I got to admit. I have to admit, the worst. Paz says to open that trash can because there's stuff in it. Well, how do I open it? I don't know how to figure it out. And you know, I like it when you spoil games for me, gang. Also, loading screen, that means an ad. If you don't want to see an ad, you gotta subscribe. 30-second ad. 30 seconds. Not very long. It used to be 90 seconds, and that was kind of mean, so I changed it to 30 seconds. Wait, hold up. Did we check out this phone?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Okay, let's see what happens when I put money in the phone.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number. Let's go.
It's unclear if you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air.
Useful patterns.
Undoubtedly, no.
Damn it. I'll try again later.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing.
Fuck you.
Nothing tricky about that. You just do, fail, repeat, until it works. All it takes is motivation and practice.
I mean, that's not wrong. That's kind of true. It says, I think you need to have a level up the stat to open it. Okay, well, let's go figure out what stat it is. Love when the game does this. I don't understand why the game loads the audio before everything and then just starts playing it. It's weird to me. But that's it. That's like the only problems I have with this game are like minor technical issues, so who gives a fuck? Oh god, that fucking was annoying trying to get down there. Alright, Mr. Scab. He's like, I want to work. Dock workers are like, bro, we're starving. We just want to have better wages, my dude.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Oh yeah, we gotta talk to this guy, the anarchist that we like. Labor Utopia. Was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
What the fuck does that mean?
Right. Talk to the boss, eye to eye. Like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Is he like making a weird like racist allusion to Native American people? Ever said you have a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
He taps on the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. Let me
Okay.
tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Now, is this solidarity? I don't know who we're gonna go see, but I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Does that mean a local white weasel? What the fuck? I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm gonna say that just to be annoying.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't
What
even
you're
know what I'm
looking for is
doing.
a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Well, I'm a cop. My nose goes in everybody's business. That's the whole deal.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
Kim, don't question
The
him.
janitor gave it to me. Nice guy.
Janitor.
We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Did you have sex? What?
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Yeah. Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
This is Paz. This is the Paz of the group. Somebody doesn't fucking know nothing about everything.
Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Why are you? No, we know why they're striking. He's not gonna answer me.
Hey,
Oh, it's time to dissociate, gang. It's time to dissociate. Who? Me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before.
I have?
They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love?
Paz says you unlocked being a communist. You triggered the communism event that makes you a communist. Oh my god, I'm a commie now? Amazing. Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner. Or I can't argue with that.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street.
This is just me talking to able
from
people.
1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
How come there's a word on the street? Does everybody know that I'm a commie?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie,
Based.
the rich,
Based.
sodomize the landowners.
Not so
ignore
based.
All people who have more than 25 real in their pockets.
Based.
Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs.
Based.
That kind of stuff.
Oh right, that does sound like me.
Funky style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait. What's this communism even about? What's the communism?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes. Abject failure.
Firing up
Total
the commie
personal
cannon.
defeat on all fronts.
Brom.
Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped and pissed on. Until you
What?
came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
I'm Lenin now?
You alone, against every living thing.
Yes, don't we know that
against
the
every
one
human
man
alive.
creates communism?
800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have
Ekata says,
appeared
this
as
sounds like
ministers,
some weird savior
million
bullshit.
headed
Well, you gotta
armies
remember
of
that I'm a
nations
drunk
and the
cop.
love of your own mother.
Yes.
You
I will be
against
the
atom,
man. I will be
charm and
Lenin.
the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will.
Uh-huh.
Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces.
Facts.
You alone,
Yes, all me. I will do it.
Build the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Yes.
Now get to work, comrade.
Yes. I will start building
Oh
communism.
yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, whoa, hold up. Firing squads?
Too late to back out now.
I
Can't make an
mean,
omelet without breaking a
debate chat. Who gets the wall? Okay. My sleeves are getting rolled up even more. I got a thought. I got a new thought. Time to equip, but let's internalize this thought. Okay. I have internalized communism. I'm thinking about theory. Oh my fuck. Oh my golly. Please. Okay, you know what? I should just trust the video game. Equita says, are we doing off-com? Equita, you gotta realize that this game isn't about what you think. You are playing a character. You are a cop.
Damn. That felt
So, like, of course, a cop's idea of ideal communism is authoritarian communism. I am not saying, personally, that I agree with authoritarian Where were you, like, 10 minutes ago when I was screaming about the state? It's time to another dissociation event? Let's go.
No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Yeah, I'm awesome. I'm awesome. Equita says, I never said I thought you were saying Othcom good. Sorry. I have a bad habit of assuming what people are saying. Sorry. Maybe we will go Othcom. I don't know. I have literally never played this game before. I am just doing what I'm doing, you know? Alright, what do I need? Is it physical instrument?
This trash container.
Hold up. Have I equipped? Let me equip.
This trash container is
Physical instrument. Yeah. Alright. I'm pretty... Can't I level up something? Don't I have points? Alright, where's physical instrument? Oh my god, there's so many. Alright, sorry. I'm like a baby. Too many words confuse me. Alright, come on.
This trash container is locked.
Alright, we got a 42% chance, gang. Do we think we can do it? Well, hold up. Let me see if I don't have any outfits, like clothes, that can affect physical instrument. Okay, none of these affect physical instrument. Let's go.
This trash container is locked.
Come on. Yes, we did it. We did it.
To the fissure beneath the lid and
yes.
push down. It doesn't take much force. With a satisfying crack, the metal gives way. You can open the lid now.
Yes. What's in it?
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that something is in there?
There is, but you won't like it.
Uh-oh.
Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Let's open it.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Nasty. Grody. Ew.
Wait, just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Okay, Kim. Why you gotta be like a freaking negative Nancy, bro? I'm literally digging through shit and you're just being... You're being mean to me, okay? What's under the boxes of cartons?
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it.
Ew.
Some pasta wrapper.
Nasty.
Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
He's used to doing this. He's used to eating food from the
box falls
dumpsters.
into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of
What are
note,
turbo
however.
noodles? Equita says, that sound of rummaging through the trash is uncomfortable. I will try to get through
Among
it.
the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Oh, nice.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage,
Ooh.
a rank corpse smell fills the air.
These are his pants.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
So they took off his clothes after he died and after he was like rotting? Kind of weird.
Drop them in here, officer.
Oh, he's got a bag. Thank you.
It are marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
But what?
the belt is missing. That's
Okay.
it. Do you see anything else in there?
How do you know that he
I have
wore a
the
belt?
bag here.
How do you know that he wore a
Something
belt?
slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ew, nasty.
This is a military type overgarment.
Ugh.
No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
He went to the fucking army surplus store like a nerd.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye.
Ew,
But other than that,
nasty. Thrown out towel, that's all.
Right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be
Yes.
as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The child? I'll leave the child alone. You think someone from the whirling might have been involved,
Not
maybe?
really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Close the
The
lid.
container sounds a muffled gong.
Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright. Fucking nasty. Man. Ugh, God. Ugh. So, what happened to that lady from the beginning of the game that I looked at and I decided that she was too hot to talk to? What happened to her? Your documents are in the trash can? I gotta go back? Oh, fuck. Hold up. We gotta turn around. We gotta walk through these fucking long-ass loading screens. Well, let's talk to... Ah, fuck it. Let's go in there. Let's go in there. Pat says she's been in her room all day. Mood. Well, same. Honestly, Queen, I can't judge you. I've been there too. That's me every day. I come out to eat dinner, and everybody's mean to me, so then I go back in my room. Okay, let's see. Let's get my documents. Hey, Kim, can you not look? I'm getting my
The
books
trash
and
container-
blah, blah,
the
blah, blah,
smell
blah,
of
blah, blah, blah.
rotten food
Oh my
rises
god,
to
skip
reach
it. Oh
You
my
see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Yeah, I know. Please. Search the
It's
food waste.
just organic waste.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more.
Okay, okay.
What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
How do you know it's a man's? This is something that I don't understand. A lot of people say that my handwriting looks like a man's handwriting. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know handwriting was gendered.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it.
Oh, oof.
You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Or someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know, I'm boring. It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin? Someone from the whirling threw it away in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies.
What
Organized
enemies?
crime or worse.
Oh no.
Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Okay. Hot take? If you're writing down informants' names on a fucking blue clipboard that everybody knows you have, you're a moron. Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
I'm not done
Some
yet.
items, such as the ledger you found, are interactive.
I know how to
You pick
interact.
out a broken mug.
Yes,
with
I
an
want it.
ugly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
An antique?
only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
I couldn't choose not to take it. I didn't know that it was a racist mug, and now freaking Kitsuragi thinks I'm racist. Damn it, I'm sorry. Alright, let's check out this ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Addie, you can use the racist mug to bully Gary, the crypto-fascist later. Oh, okay, maybe that's a good idea to keep it. Pez says, this also gives you a lot of information on who your protagonist was before the amnesia set in. Oh, interesting. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper. Or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Nasty, it's got piss on it.
It's a metaphor for you.
Oh, okay, shit.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Take it off.
Still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic easily.
I can just imagine it in my mind.
Shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
I think this this way of doing a video game is much more interesting than like these open world first person role-playing games, because it's like you are not going to have a game explain to you how you took off toilet paper off the back of a clipboard like this in like Skyrim or something. I think the only games that like come close to this, in my opinion, are probably the Pillars games. I don't like Pillars of Eternity. I thought the first Pillars of Eternity was a fucking ball ache, but I will tell you, people, you might, if you like this game, you might like Pillars of Eternity, especially Pillars of Eternity 2, which I am told is really good. Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing.
Oh, I know it. Okay, now what type of clip it is now.
A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your fingers across the aluminum?
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Hey, Luchan, what's the sticker?
What?
It's a sticker.
That thing. It's a halogen watermark.
What does that
We use
mean?
it for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
That's pretty important to know.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Well, I'm sure Kim thinks I'm the smartest man on earth.
Your kill count. Yours will surely have your kill count.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Fucking useless, Kim. Can you explain what sort of light?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Okay, thank you. Hello. Oh. Paz. Thank you, Paz. Thank you, Pazliachi, the killer clown. You killed your you've killed another person. What can I say? What can I say? I've raised a horrible person. I've raised a killer clown. Paz says, yeah, it's so dense here, and also, like, the writing in this game knows who your character is, a cop. And so the writing is tailored around how a cop would see the world, which is why he's all just so shitty about everything, lol. Yes, I love him.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Very thankful. Thank you. Kim just said that, but thank you, interfacing.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol.
And probably piss.
Dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
Hold on, I dropped something. Whoa. Pazliachi goes, hee-haw, I murder spam bots. Yes, please murder all the spam bots. I hate them.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled
Fuck
up
that. I'm not
earmarked
committing
pages
nothing to paper.
falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the
Yep.
Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to
This
missing
is sad.
pages and an odd naming convention.
Excuse
But
me.
there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Of course, why would I complete a case? Police don't solve crimes. They don't prevent crimes. What do? If they don't solve crimes and they don't prevent crimes, what is the purpose of police? Consider that. Just think that. Paz says make crimes. Exactly. There was a mention of a naming convention?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
I bet they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
What?
Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Square bullet holes? The fuck is what?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location. The murder at the Ukar parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
There's a lot of murders here. Well, it seems like Kim has been brought here to be like, hey, can we actually solve this one murder? Interesting.
You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
Interesting.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
I'm not gonna tell Kim that my cases have names. Count the pages. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more.
Oh.
15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
Paz says, no, Eddie also, Kim gives his pages cute name. Okay, I'll tell him.
Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out the ones you've already done.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Okay.
And a fuck you
Yeah.
to you too.
I healed my
That last
morale.
one cuts a slash right through the paper.
I've only done one of those.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Furies are at home in the mirror. What? The setting sun. Shit on a stick? The hanged man. Shit on a stick, because this whole fucking shit is a mess.
Huh. Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger,
Oh.
they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So,
Oh.
do you have something less funny?
I'm sorry. The hangman.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Thank you. Thank you,
I'm
Kim.
going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
All my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Oh, interesting.
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution.
It seems
when
just
the
like a smart
organization had
idea, just a way to
little idea
remember
how do
shit.
things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have a case, the square bullet hole murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
That's kind of weird, Kim.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
Yes, they better not. What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Oh, yikes. Okay, never mind then. Bye.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers.
Nice.
They're a little further from your nose now.
Stinky papers. Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes.
Pez
like
says...
marching armies. These look like official forms.
Yeah,
waiting
we'll
to be
remember
filled
the
out.
farting unicorn more easily than ATF029. Yeah, and I think that's like one thing that's really annoying is like, yeah, I think people like nurses, doctors, for an example, are gonna be like, they're gonna joke to themselves in private about like the cases and stuff, and I think that's totally fine. Like, I don't care if a nurse makes fun of me where I can't see her, like, or where I don't know. Like, she's like, oh, look at that stupid dumb Jew in the fucking in hospital room B, you stupid bitch, you know. Like, I would not be offended by that. The thing is that I find offensive, and what you should find offensive, is when that thing becomes public, because that changes the whole vibe. Like, you stop going from like you're goofing around with your homies to I'm bullying someone in a public setting, and that affects like, you know, everybody. Like, look, for example, like last year a lot of nurses got in a lot of trouble because they would post things that like, yeah, do you remember that lady that was like laughing and making fun of like somebody who was in pain and like dancing, and like posted that on TikTok, and it was like, why are people upset with me? That's just nurse humor. Thing about nurse humor is that nurses usually keep it to their fucking selves. I don't mean to be mean, but keep it to yourself, bitch. It's totally fine to keep it to yourself. It's totally fine to just make 2 or 3 of your homies laugh. But if you can't, if you can't make 2 or 3 of your homies laugh, of course you're gonna go on TikTok and try to make everybody else laugh because you're a fucking miserable piece of shit. You try to find people to make, you know, clearly people are not going to be happy with you when you make fun of people who are sick and dying, you stupid bitch. All right, sorry. What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000
Oh, that's
real,
special
but
paperwork.
That requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
I wonder what you can do to get charged 1,000 real station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Oh, so it's just like, hey, it's a threat. Okay, field autopsy.
Dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
No, how will you? I'm not a fucking doctor. How do I know what the condition of the internal organs are? Ugh. Pez says, Addie, you can not give people tickets for crimes. I am not saying. I'm not trying to make money. I'm just saying. Oh, you can now give tickets. Interesting. Is that how I make money? Is that how I'm gonna have to pay for my hospital? For my fucking hotel room?
Color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
That's very important.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people.
Ugh.
Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Yes, dead dudes. I need to press this again just because it's so funny. I'm sorry. I just think that video is so funny and I unironically. Oh my god, thank you. Listen.
I have nothing important to say, so this message has been co-opted for Alistair Love because I'm annoying.
Boo! 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 I'm just kidding. We love you.
I love you.
Thank you for giving me money. Thank you. Thank you. I need the monies. Thank you.
What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better.
Oh, awesome. I should probably look at things more.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however.
Just beating someone with a
The
clipboard?
U4-size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
So, question. I don't understand how embossing works. Like, how do you... I don't know how they do it when you can't... Like, how does embossing work? Somebody tried to explain it to me before, and I was like, this makes no fucking sense. I don't get it. Because in Kate Mulgrew's book, she makes a big deal about this, like, embossed mug she got. And I was like, wouldn't that be kind of weird and annoying? Like, if there's, like, a dent on the inside of the mug, like, where the isn't that annoying as fuck to clean? But then if it's like completely normal on the inside, like, how does the embossing work? I don't understand how embossing works. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I don't know how embossing works. What did you say the color was? It's blue.
Blue.
Like a cop.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This
Ew.
base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat,
Nasty.
the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Well, I mean, this is weird, but I kind of like the smell of, like, pine sol and stuff like that. Like, I got to a point where I'm just, like, kind of used to it, and I'm like, I like that smell. All right, let's try to interact with
It's
this.
the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of
Come on,
papers
success,
hanging from the board.
success, yes.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly,
Ooh,
the
interesting.
slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide the drawer open.
without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside? What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
What? Pick up the ticket
2
stubs.
octopuses are smiling, reaching
Octopussies.
their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings.
Oh, it's a
The
zoo.
tickets permit access to the zoo in Revershall East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Fucking kill yourself, you asshole! What? Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it.
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot
Do I have a kid? Oh my god, please don't tell me I have a child.
A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it up.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the
Oh,
card.
it's my wife. Okay,
Neat,
never mind.
Round letters in a woman's hand.
Wife.
Harry, it begins. You're already reading.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
That's my name? It's Harry? Ugh.
Throw it away, please.
Keep reading.
Your hand shakes, holding the card.
Oh, time to
Every
cry.
morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road.
Oh, God.
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel.
I feel bad for this guy, but also I don't.
Vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
But she didn't, did she?
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
I've been standing too long. I'm passing out. I have POTS.
You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Fall sideways. Don't. Listen. If I fell sideways, I would fuck up my shoulders so bad. Equita says, I do like the picture of a comm cop just sniffing the nasty ass ledger like, smells like toilet paper. Uh-oh. What happened? Did I die? What the fuck just happened? What? What's happening? Begin.
There is nothing.
Oh, it's a death fake out. Okay.
Again.
Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout.
Ah, I just passed out. Yeah, your brain does this when you pass out. You totally think things when you're knocked out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Pez says, I thought it was a restart, and so actually didn't do this my first time through. Oh, well, here you go. Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to.
What happened to my wife? Did she just leave me, or did she, like, die?
Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
Ooh, spoopy. She left me? Okay. Well, that's what's gonna happen to me, too.
Because it's always there.
I got a thought. Was that the X something? The
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Okay, I'm just gonna lay here like a fucking... I'm laying.
You think they would let you?
Bro, let me lay here.
Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Aw, Kim. I'll fix my posture. Wait, what is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you.
Ew. Water?
It's delicious.
Are they giving me alcohol?
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Oh, what the fuck? What happened?
The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket.
Ugh.
With leatherwork.
Alcohol is delicious to alcoholics, Equita, and I am an alcoholic. Cold water. Well, if he is gonna hydrate, I have to hydrate. Equita says your opinion is wrong. Listen, I think alcohol is damn it. I don't have that much water left. I have like one sip left. Water is delicious and underrated, to be honest.
Drink. Water.
Okay, drink the water.
The water is cold, silvery, The stuff of life itself, as
Yes.
it pours down your parched
It's literally
throat,
the most important
pounding
fucking
your
thing
head
ever.
Seeds, the darkness parts.
Now, I don't want to seem like one of those dickheads, but for real, you bitches don't drink enough water. I guarantee it. Do you not guess how much water I drink every day? Now, I drink an inordinate amount of water because of my POTS, but I fully believe that most people drink not enough water. Did you know some of my closest homies only drink Dr. Pepper or Diet Coke? And then they go, Eddie, why do I have a headache? Well, motherfucker, you're drinking caffeine all day.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days.
Oh.
Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone?
Oh, fuck.
You need a secondary form of hydration.
Okay, dude, jeez.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
Yeah, because it's just water. It's going to dry off in a second.
What happened?
I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past. Yes, let me trauma dump on Kim Kitsuragi. Let's go.
It does sometimes happen.
Item gained. Ledger of failure and hatred.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yeah, I can do it. I'm a big boy.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Thank you, British lady. I need to internalize some thoughts. Oh, I can't. How? What do you mean why can't I internalize this? Do I have to wait? But I have space. Oh. How do I unlock spots? What the hell? This is so confusing. Paz says, speaking of, gonna go get some water. Oh, I just remembered I got an advertisement for masturbatory aids in the physical mail today? Paz, you can't just say that and leave. You gotta tell us what the deal is. Okay, so let me check out my thing. Gives me negative authority? Okay. But it makes me a sad boy, doesn't it? Photo of a happy couple. Oh yeah, we saw that last time. Can I look at the dead body? Oh, wrong thing. Duh, doofus.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar.
Who are you? What is the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know.
Wow, okay, useless. Like I know who the fucking victims are.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Got it. Not much, right? There's not much. A book?
The front of this quarterly journal features a large
When did I pick up this book?
portrait of the late King
Oh.
Friso. From the
Equita says they didn't leave, they came back. Oh, thank you, Equita.
Spread to the corners of the cover.
Pez says, I bought some stuff in the mail from a queer store that also sells sex toys, and now they sent me an advertisement through the mail that was like, yo, you can save 150 kroner. Hold up. You can save 150 kroner on the next sex toy you buy from our store with this code. Type in Paz is a little bitch at our website to get 150 kroner off. Why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism.
Are they?
They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time.
Is that true? Paz, is this true?
A shameful way to treat a former king. Even one as underwhelming as Friso.
Why Fristle?
Because Friso was incompetent.
The game said that antlers are a
short,
symbol of
the
communism.
embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Oh, flip through the pages and see what catches your eye.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your
Dang
attention.
it.
Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
The left can't meme. What can I say? The left can't meme.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents.
The left cannot meme.
The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside
Hess says,
the
in
cover,
Disco
there's
Elysium
also
Society,
an
White
editor's
Antlers
note.
is this universe's version of the hammer and sickle. Okay, okay. Read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal a la fumée.
Yes, I know what that
This was
means.
his way of describing
I know
the
what that
way
means.
the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
Okay.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology,
Uh-huh.
we too are at risk of going a la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
So, okay, so this is like, okay.
So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today.
Plague. Can I turn to Kim and be like, Kim, look, it's a commie magazine. Look, psst, Kim, hey, dude, hey, it's a book for communists, oh my god. No, I'm gonna be cool, because I'm the coolest man ever.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
I want to well, we can read the magazine later. This is boring. All right. Sorry. I don't read in real life for a reason. Now, I increased my physical instrument skill. Maybe we can go talk. Maybe we can go, we can go talk to Karl Marx. Let's go try to talk to Karl Marx. I'm running. I got my tools in my hands. I'm getting there. I'm going. I'm zooming. Move over. Up. It's a loading screen.
You know what that means. It's ad time. If you don't want to see ads, you have to subscribe.
Pez says, Eddie, in this universe, the commie color is white. Okay. Seems a little yikey, I will say. Come on.
You hear someone walking around.
Ah, wrong door.
This door has been closed with
I need interfacing.
a chalk drawn number.
Okay. Remember interfacing, children. Put my bag in my hand. Oh! What time is it? It's only 6 o'clock. It's not gay boy time. Pez says, which is a sort of play on the red and black. So here it is white and black. To sort of place it more in contrast, sort of. I see, but I wonder what else it means. I'm not good at symbolism. I'm not good at color theory. I'm not good at nothing. I'm a dum-dum. Ikoda says, that's funny because white is like the ultimate royal color in some of Europe. But why? Well, we know why. Whiteness. Excuse me. What is up with this?
Just an ordinary wall.
3% chance? No, we're good. Oh, yes, we gotta go open the door. We gotta go open this door, don't we? Of the weasel or whatever. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
It's a wall. It's the wall, isn't it? Examine closer.
Peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes.
Ikoda says, think
Sweat
it was
starts
because
trickling
white was
down
supposed to
your
be
brow.
portrayed divinity. Yes, purity. And absolute monarchists love the whole king by God's grace shit. Yeah, and then like for the Romans, it was just like, purple's expensive. At least they were fucking, like they were totally upfront about it. Purple's expensive and that's why we like it.
Your chest feels tight
Oh.
looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
What? Did somebody I know die here?
You okay there?
Man, I started feeling real bad for a second, dog.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at?
Oh my, why does my phone is going off? Give me a second. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine. It is just Congressman Steny Hoyer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Steny Horror at 1:35 p.m. As we kick off Black History Month, RSVP today for Black History Month breakfast. And then another email right after that, updated. As we kick off Black History Month, RSVP today for the 41st Black History Month breakfast. What? Very weird. Very weird. Why did they change it? I don't see the difference between these two emails. They look exactly the same. I am not going to breakfast. What's with all the bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
So no crime has happened here?
Perhaps a crime of a sort ages ago, but no. These do not warrant an investigation.
Paz says from the wiki, why white? Encyclopedia, because white is the color of peace. Very helpful. Okay, but what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
What? Bro, I want to know what they taught you in school, because I don't know nothing. Remember, my brain is broken. Okay, there's a weasel in here, apparently. Let's talk to him.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Equita says, that reminds me, there was a big scandal in Rome when they found out the king of the Burgundians, a Germanic people that had migrated into modern Burgundy, where the Roman Empire was collapsing in the west, had begun wearing purple cloaks, which was only meant for the Roman elite, and they got real mad. That's also where the name for the color burgundy comes from. Ah, oh my god, learning so much today. So the Romans were like, no, motherfuckers cannot wear purple in our collapsing hierarchical system. How dare they do that? I am so pissed. I'm gonna go send a death squad over to them just for this one thing and one thing alone. Okay, let's open the door.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt.
Okay, let's
Finally,
open the door.
The door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head.
Ooh, interesting.
Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude.
I don't care if it's rude.
Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there.
Well, I have to go in.
Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there.
I have to. There's a dead body in here, I guarantee it.
A fountain of quicksilver. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft.
Should we go in? Should we go in, chat? Yes or no? Should we do it? Wait, what's up with this? I'm gonna go in. Fuck it, we're going in. Let's go in. Equita says, I believe they actually did beat up the Burgundians really good. Didn't last long because I said the Romans were collapsing big time, but still, very funny. See, exactly, I was right. I was a Roman senator in that moment. I could tell you exactly the thoughts they were thinking.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Tap on the
A
mugs?
little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
You know why? They're racist.
The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
Disgusting!
They're racist.
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical asshole.
This person is unhappy.
Yes, they are.
The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
Racism house.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Me too. Whip out your yellow man mug to compare. I think it's totally fine. I don't want to whip out my collector's racism mug. I think it's fine. Hey Kim, have you also seen my racist mug? I know that you love those mugs over there. You want to check out mine? Hidden World of Walking Sticks? King. You can almost feel the warmth of the red flag on the sun. Red suns. Ah, that's a good sign. Ooh, got me a dress shirt that I stole from a fashy. Oh, fuck, I hate when the game does this. Okay. What's in here? Suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over? No, he's trying to leave, you doofus. Use your mind. Welcome to Gary the crypto-fascist's house. He's just the worst. Equita says, whipping out the racist mug like, hey Kim, remember how racism is a thing? Oh god, okay. Well, Gary wasn't home, sadly. Maybe we can break into his house, like, after bedtime? While he's sleeping and shake him. Like, ah, you stupid bitch. Ah, I forgot that there... Oh, maybe we should try to get the body down before Kim has to go home. How do I do that, though? Why don't we ask Kuno to help us? I mean, I'm sure Kuno would love to get up on the ladder and cut the body down for us. You think I would disagree? I think that's what happens. Hold up. Hold up.
Inside, you see
Yeah.
steering levers.
I need to turn on the lights so I can check out.
And the soft glow of the fuel.
I want to see my thingy.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Okay.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
He's so excited to show off his car.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps.
Bruh, it sounds like a fucking rocket ship.
Comes to life with a whiny growl.
Hey dude, why does your car sound like a rocket?
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. Then we do that. Then we do it.
As
Time
you
to-
hold
oh.
your ledger's clip
Yep.
under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes.
This is interesting.
There she is. Revachol West.
Why are you... Okay, it's a city. Thank you.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the perforations?
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows?
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them
There
individually.
are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe.
What does this mean? What about the last
The
row?
last row has 3 perforations.
3.
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Ooh, Kim is gonna look at my record and dunk on me, guarantee it.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
It suck.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I walk the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. No? Do you really think I have any fucking idea? This is how I reply to my friends in real life when they're like, do you remember? No, I don't. No, I don't remember.
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see...
A ton, don't I?
Oh, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Wait, so I am like the best cop. That's not good. So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row.
Okay.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I've killed 3 people.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
So I'm a killer?
That's right. A killer of humans.
Yes, I kill people.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Oh, okay. So it's not a lot of people. I killed 3. We're looking at my cop record. And apparently I'm a super cop. I've completed more than 200 cases. Plus, I've killed 3 people. And I've been a cop for nearly 20 years, so.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her.
Uh-oh, we're seeing...
Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week.
I'm a
and
super
don't really
cop.
Think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
Fuck you, John McCoy.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant does not think very highly of these officers. Well, of course he doesn't.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
I was one of the good ones, but I didn't seem to do anything about those bad ones.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Ooh, so, okay, my good bitch. I did not start drinking because I murdered anyone. Do you think murdering impacted me that much? No. I am hurt and drinking. I'm an alcoholic because my wife left me.
Personally,
Nothing led up to that.
sometimes
She
think
just
if you
left
were
me
the-
for no reason. I am a man. I don't know why any woman would not want to be with me. Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
He points to your yellow gardening gloves. Oh, okay, you fucking dunking on me?
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
I'm not gonna ask him if he's killed anybody. It seems kind of fucking horrible. Look at the shimmering street
The
grid.
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst
Oh,
the
speaking
smoke
of rats.
in the distance,
Guess
a
what?
child
Guess what?
singing
Our
shouts.
problem is
A
downstairs in
woman
the kitchen.
reminds her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
So, be me. It's Sunday night or whatever, and I'm home alone because everybody's gone out for dinner, and everybody went and had their own plans. I didn't have any plans. So I was just home eating soup or whatever. And I'm eating in my room, and my mom and her boyfriend come back from dinner, and they start yelling, and I'm like, what's going on? Is there drama in the house? So I got out of my room and went downstairs to see what was going on. And my mom says there was a mouse. And I was like, what? And apparently the cat, my brother's cat, Percy, had a mouse. Like, it was under the sink. He got the mouse in his mouth, didn't kill it, and just dropped it and let the mouse run away. And so there's a mouse in the house, and our cat can't even be a cat and kill the mice. So
in the middle of a broken plaza,
that's nice.
in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, 2 men, one slim, the other sturdy.
That's us.
They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Yeah, I'm a dum-dum.
Ah, Martinez.
France. Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh, yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt out quarter.
All of them worse than here.
No duh. Okay, let's go.
Right.
Oh,
I will
look.
turn off the lights.
I read the red. I did it. I got experience. Are you proud
now
of
see
me?
your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Are you proud of me? I've done diddly did it. Okay. What? People killed 3. Cases solved 216. Years in service 18 years. Interesting. I have look at my look at my stats. Communist 4. Fascist 1. I wonder what I did that was fascist. Ultra liberal 0. Moralist 0. See? I did an atrocity. Oh my god. Ceiling fan. Footprints in the dust. What? Where's that? Footprint? What do you mean footprints in the dust? Where is that? That's not showing up. That's weird. Sleeping dock worker. Oh yeah, maybe we can go wake him up. Mirror, backyard wall. Already got Measurehead. I haven't done him. Tommy Lahome? Oh yes, we did that. Okay, interesting. My cop status is 3, whatever that means. Equita says, wait, when were you a fascist? I don't know when I was a fascist. That's what I'm confused by. What did I do that was fascy? I might have agreed with Measurehead on something by accident. That's a possibility. I was very confused by Measurehead when I first met him. Where's the sleeping dude? He's over here. Let me try to wake this bitch up.
Is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. Into the primordial darkness.
No, he's fine.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Alright, wake him up. Hey, bitch.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
I'ma scream at him. Wake up! This is an order! I am the law!
Why the yelling man?
I need you to answer some questions right now.
Really? You woke me up for that? Fine. What is it, officer?
I look at me being an asshole.
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police. More than they usually do, at least.
Uh-oh. Is this guy a scab? Please don't tell me he's a scab. Tell me about the Wild Pines.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
Equita says, spoken like a true cop. Listen, I am method acting. I'm trying my hardest to get into this role.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going?
Sorry, I yawn every time someone else yawns.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course, it's a total madhouse.
Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment.
Nice.
He's totally right.
For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say.
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
Nate got it. Majorette's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
Well, I woke you up, so.
The way he says Measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess.
Well, I beat the shit out of Measurehead, so. Who is behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
I guess that makes sense somehow.
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Does he, though? He kind of seemed really mean. What about the dead body? You know nothing about it?
What about it?
I'm just trying to find out what you know about it.
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch. Another one falls in a manhole. The third one gets eaten by stray dogs.
Did you kill him?
If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Well, the little point asking you about the body then. Well, someone has to look into it. Looks like I'm that someone. Yes.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
Well, it's a murder case. Of course there's trouble, sir.
I have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
The trouble is already here, or how else would you call a dead man hanging from a
They
tree?
say your guy was a killer. Your tree man.
Interesting.
He has friends, same as him, killers. There's only one thing they know well. How to wreak havoc.
Who says that?
Everyone. It's a local rumor.
You're saying it might get violent? Well, does there's strike going on,
You
bro?
heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
Okay, go back to
The
sleep.
lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook.
Now, is Kim?
So you
Does
think
Kim
he was a killer.
like? Does he ever tell you about
Even
his personal
sleepy
life? Does like he have a wife
This
or
doesn't
anything?
help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
All right, I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Good night. Good night, King. Take the bottle. Pick up the bottle. Whatever. As says, Kim is very shut in. Damn it, Kim. I want to know if you'll suck my dick or not. Come on. The Union still isn't here. Interesting. Paz says, if you reach 10 cop points, you get to talk to him. And then Equita says, I envy his ability to sleep. You gotta work like that. You gotta be a dock worker and
The
then you
man
sleep.
ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself.
That's suspicious.
Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Okay. Let's talk to Gart. Hey Gart, I'm here to pick up some soup.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Just trash.
As it should be. Anyway, thank you for returning my key.
That's right, bitch. You better be fucking thankful, fucking asshole. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but he's a mean. Equita says, that's the superpower I want. That and shapeshifting. Name something more Tran than wanting shapeshifting. You can't? I want it too. We all do. Loading screen. Yeah, generic trans wish. Exactly. It's just, that's how we do it. Hello, Kim. Kim's right behind me. Should we talk to Kuno? Listen, I think Kuno would be able to get the body down. I mean, look at him. He's a king. Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I wanted to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
Do you know where the rest of his armor is?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Okay, next question.
That's just a Kuno.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Kuno, I don't think you should be saying that. I don't think you're using that word right. I don't think you know what that word means.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Where did you go then, bro?
I don't know. Some fucking
He was there.
Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
No, I didn't do it. I wasn't implying that, man. God.
You're testing Kuno's patience, yeah.
Get lost.
Hey, young lady, leave me. I'm not talking to you. I am talking to Kuno. Pez says, "What makes someone a criminal in Night City? Getting caught." What? Ekita says, "Look, I try to be original, but shapeshifting's too good." I mean, shapeshifting is pretty base. Addie, it's a cyberpunk meme? I don't know. I didn't follow cyberpunk. I was like, this is boring. And then I didn't. Katie played it, and she told me, and I was like, this story seems so stupid, and I literally haven't heard anything else about it. Who is Kuno?
Kuno pig?
Yeah, Kuno.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno, is that, got it.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
Pigonaut, I love that, amazing. I have more, oh, hold up, I'm getting a link. We will watch this, Paz. We'll watch this for you. Come on. Alright, 9 seconds long. Okay. Let's play it.
In 2077, what makes someone a criminal? Getting caught.
I'm getting cock. I don't mean to be a little bitch. I don't mean to complain. But like, isn't being caught what makes you a criminal in literally every society? Echo says, was it supposed to say getting caught? Yeah.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could lead in the... right.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
That's fucking expensive. No, Kuno. Wait, what's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
What's a performance crotch, my good man?
Believe it, you need this shit.
I'm not gonna...
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Why would I be surviving in urban wilderness?
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there.
Equita says, is Kuno seriously judging you for dumpster diving? I mean, imagine, okay, I want you to imagine yourself being a child street urchin who is likely homeless, and a cop comes over to you, and he's like a total dickhead to you, and then you see him dumpster diving. I would 100% make fun of this stupid fuck.
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about this later.
Alright, Pico. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
There was also a mug in the trash?
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker cause he's the clothes fucker?
The fuck are you talking about?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh?
Yeah.
That guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Yeah, fuck mug guy.
He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
It is snowing. It is snowing. It's very cold.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Maybe I can
Stop
what?
turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Don't correctly insult me, young lady. How dare you?
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
All right,
yeah,
Kuno.
Whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Bye, Kuno.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I'm fine. Sorry, Kuno. I don't know what I did to upset you, other than exist and be a cop. Equita says, that's the problem. I was only using one eye. This is why you shouldn't blind yourself by covering your face with your bangs, kids. You should see Katie. Katie only uses like not even a third of her face. She uses like less than a quarter of her face. It's just all hair. Katie is a hair beast. Wait, no. Okay, what do I need? Maybe I should do the Suave Fair one. Oh, what? I can't. What did I level up? What the fuck did I do? Did I already use my level up? Fuck! I did something stupid. Ah, I'm sorry. I did a fucky wucky, gang. I'm sorry. Alright, what does this coat do? Oh, adds 1 logic? I'm not gonna wear that yet. You didn't expand your thought brain? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Didn't you expand your thought brain? Did I? I didn't mean to expand anything. I just clicked and then it decided that whatever. This game. I thought you might have used it on your thought space. What did I use it on? I don't understand. I had a point and it just fucking went away. Did I use it on visual calculus? It's a bit buggy, I imagine. I mean, a lot of this game seems to be pretty buggy. I mean, oh yeah, how do we get the body down? Can I try to shoot the body down, Kim? Kim, come with me, buddy. We're gonna try to get the body down, part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots.
Who are you, dead man? Let's go.
I'm gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I'm dissociating, talking to a corpse. I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Piece of shit.
One to no one.
I have another question for you, bud.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your imagination.
Imagination.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions.
Equita says...
You fucking love questions.
Equita says like a literal motherfucker or a metaphorical one. Well, I guess that's the whole point of investigations, Equita. You find out. Pat says, I do like all he is saying. I do like that all he's saying is honest and true. Yeah. Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yeah, give me some questions.
Here you go, you loony.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
You know who's a Rooney? Rooney Mara, and she's pretty banging. Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
Could I really be Harry?
You can be anything you want, Brother Corpo.
Brother Cop. Interesting. Because does the security guard see me as the same level as him? Like, we're both murderers. We're both pieces of shit. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Oh. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
This erotic asphyxiation, huh? Why do you were feeling sexually aroused when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
I never said... Yeah, actually.
Captain Coppadromo. I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
Well, I feel like that's a thought that I've had from day one.
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
Do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that?
It's a mishmash, Coppabolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like.
Equita says, "Oh shit, Addie, you are a prince of Great Britain?" Oh, well, technically, aren't like almost like every, this is something that sort of gets on my nerves with British people, where they're like, I'm in line for the throne. I'm like, yeah, so is fucking another gajillion other people, you fucking loser. You're not special. Are you from Messina?
No. My hair is too light a shade of brown. My eyebrows, too. Trust your inner racist.
I always trust my inner racist. He shows me the score. What are you, racist now too?
You think I am. You think I was a racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
I didn't say that, but okay.
I know what this means. More questions.
You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Myself in the bathroom mirror.
There you go. Look at that bright
I'm so smart.
We're birds of a feather, you and I.
Equita says, technically the Queen of Denmark is like 300th in line for the throne of Great Britain. Starts a murder scheme against...
It's a matter of weeks.
Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on the skin above waist level, more like days, Coppo. The clock is ticking. Your liver tells you so.
Oh, I'm dying. I got liver
Come
cancer.
Back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Oh, spoopy. We need to talk about getting him down, my good bitch.
Yes, we do.
Can I have the gun?
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
Let me try.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun.
Oh, shut up. Let me make him one of me.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Take it, you fucking banana poika. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Jesus Christ. Feel the weight of it.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do... Listen, I'm going to be for real with you right now. This triggers me. Don't do that. Don't do that. You put your like, if... You put your finger up...
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Shoot himself in the mouth.
Don't do that.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger.
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Close your left eye.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the evening light as the corpse slowly rotates. As you wait, your breathing slows down. Some mosquito-like organism buzzes in your peripheral.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Shut up!
Or what? You gonna fuck me?
Point the gun at Kuno
What
Ness.
this is about?
You are like 12, my good bitch. You're fine. Alright, let's do it. Come on. Oh, I shot the body. That was not
A
good.
plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin.
Oops.
No blood, only
Oopie.
a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oopsie.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulka.
Are you? Because it sort of feels like you are. Please don't cry.
Give the gun back to
We'll
Kim.
try something else.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
My god, what a fucking boring cop.
Why isn't it Kuno saying anything?
Nice shot,
Oh.
though. Fucked him up good.
Yeah, got him right in the chest.
Actually, it was... Kuno just said that because he felt sorry for you, pig.
Oh.
It's not your fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Yeah, my pig hands. My big pig
Pigs
hands.
don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Oh my god.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down. No, Kuno. If I can't shoot him, that's preposterous. We're not giving you the gun.
That's preposterous. What are you, a fucking Earl?
Well, according to Equita, yes.
We still need to get him down somehow.
Okay, we'll get him
The
down.
bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
Alright, let's get to it then. Let's go talk to the... Wait, hold up. What did I get? It was new. What? I don't understand. Okay. Equita says, yeah, trigger discipline. I get it. I used to shoot rifles as a hobby sport. Okay. And that was always drilled into us. So, it's easy to fuck shit up. And it's also just like... Well, it sort of also makes sense that a cop wouldn't care about trigger discipline. You know? Hey, okay, come on. Let's go talk to this guy up here.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
That weasel I visited, turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
His mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
We got you, bud. I love you. I will always help out the people. The homies. Echo says, use the clever words, Addie. Maybe they'll think Mr. Cop is a clever boy. But you gotta... They know me, though. Like, you know, I've worked in this area for a long time. I'm sure they know that I'm a fucking dumbass that gets high all the time. But I am also a dumbass who gets high all the time. Well, Equita used to shoot guns. I still shoot guns. I'm not gonna show you my gun, but you can Google what my gun looks like. Equip a flashlight? We're good. It's not dark yet. Wait, what? That wasn't there before, was it? A composite eye of halogen light watches you, emitting a low buzz. So would these lights be adequate to... Whatever, it doesn't matter. It says, is Addie Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? Well, the big difference between me and him is that I am not a police officer, thankfully enough. I decided not to do any policing. That was my decision. Hey, Leo, my good bitch.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Okay, buddy. I have some questions for you.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared.
I love Leo too.
Leo is always up for sharing.
Agata says, I used to do pretty well competitively. That was before my sight went fucky wucky. Now, what caliber were you shooting at? Like 22 or smaller than that? Or were you shooting like fucking 6.5 Creedmoor? What? I gotta know what sort of rifles you're using. What's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Oh, okay. Where is everyone?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Fuck the
They're
scabs.
on strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Gee, that's a long strike, my good bitch.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Wait, Jean-Luc? Measurehead is named Jean-Luc?
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
We did pretty dang small, 22. Well, last summer when I was shooting prairie dogs, I was shooting 17 WSM, which is even smaller.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Okay.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fella.
I have other questions.
Sure. How can I help you?
Yes, I love Leo. He did nothing wrong. We love Leo, our autistic king. He is also bald. Oh my god, you're totally right. It's Jean-Luc Picard, but racist. Wait, that's already Jean-Luc Picard. He's Jean-Luc Picard, but extra racist. We love Fucky Wucky. I don't know where that started, Fucky Wucky, but I love saying it. Jean-Luc but buff. True.
Pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Could you help me get a dead body, please?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Yeah.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
Yeah, exactly.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
You are a community leader. Help your community out.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
Yeah, yes it would.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
Okay, cool.
Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here, and he has a little dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please extend him this courtesy.
Yeah, I beat your ass, Jean-Luc, you fucking bitch.
You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you. Now that he's back on his feet.
Let's go get the body down before the stream ends. We got 5 minutes, come on. Let's go get the body. Let's finally complete the prophecy of getting the fucking body down. Come on, let's go. We gotta get there. This loading screen's gonna take a whole 5 minutes, guarantee it. You'd love how long the loading screens are in this game. But that, I don't understand. Like, why does this game have such long loading screens? It can't be that intensive, can it? But Katie would know better because she's played Pillars of Eternity, which is, I would say, is a pretty similar game to this. And this game doesn't look very graphic intensive, and it does not run my computer very hard, so I don't know why it takes so long to load. Come on, let's go. Be running. We gonna go find the body? Pez says, oh, pillars have way worse loading screens. Oh, of course. But I have been told, like, from Katie, who is a singlet, that the plural representation in pillars is pretty cool. But Pez says, yeah, you'd think pre-rendered backgrounds would be less tough on load times. Right, like why is it taking longer than 30 seconds to load the inside of this tiny little room? Who knows? Pez says, oh yeah, there's one character who is plural and really neat. Tyranny, I have been told, has a lot of plurality in it, but like everybody is evil in that game, so you know, the plural people are evil, which I was like, that's a little yike, but if everybody's evil, I don't know. Alright, let's go get the body down. Come on, Kim, we're almost there. We got 4 minutes, Kim. Look, we're so good at running, me and him. Look at us together. Like, freaking perfect. Hey, Measurehead. Hey. Oh. What? Do I need to go talk to Measurehead? Fuck me up the ass. God damn it. Fuck. Oh my god. Pez says plurality is sort of a theme in the Pillars world, as like some people become hosts to several souls at a time. Yeah, and it makes me think is someone at Obsidian plural? God damn it, fuck, god, fuck. Damn it, damn it. Ugh, I'm going. I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Jean-Luc Picard. Hey, Jean-Luc.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
It was just something I had to do.
Our personal dynamic has changed. A little.
I beat your ass.
He means very little.
Everard told you to help us get the body down.
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior.
Uh-huh.
Then had him give me an order.
Yep.
I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Thank you, King.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
Okay, but weren't you sucking my dick a minute ago, lady? Shut up.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Okay, seems easy enough.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
Okay, easily enough.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Why would I go anywhere, my good bitch? I will help the Union any day of the week. No, I will not complain about it. I'm just gonna do it pretty easily. Hello.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
He's gone.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
We're just trying to keep things from going to shit.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
Hi, Katya. The only Katya I care about is Ekaterina Gordieva. I don't care about you.
That sound. He's breaking something.
He's breaking the branch, you goober.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I don't. I've seen enough of that dead body already.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everard's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Oh my god, dude. I didn't fucking ask you for your opinion.
Who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
That's none of your business. Oh, body's down, I guess.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno.
Yes, Kuno, the laughing king.
The man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Yeah, the scab leader wouldn't be able to beat Measurehead, I don't think. Measurehead is kind of scary. I will say, Measurehead did beat my ass like 4 times before I beat his, so.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead.
Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on.
Yes, I am. I love the Union. The Union is my favorite thing. Pez says, it's kind of funny and cute thing is that one of the characters will get a crush on the other personality, and it's kind of funny, just cute and funny. Katie told me about this. Katie has been telling me all the spoilers for Pillars, because I'm never fucking playing that game. Pez says, I just found out that character is very not player sexual, and also if you try to romance him as the very shitty beast race who is enslaved because they're half animal and feral, which is kind of really bad part of the first game. Anyway, if you romance him as that race, he will say part of his racial prejudice as the reason? Oh, yike. Oh, look, the body's down. Yeah.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim.
Can we do this
3.
later, my good dude? I gotta...
Four,
It's past 4 o'clock.
We are on number 3.
Okay, seems pretty easy.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Let's wait a minute, bud. Let's wait a minute. We'll do this tomorrow. We will autopsy the body tomorrow, because you know what we gotta do now? We gotta hit stream ending and say goodbye and say a few things before I go. Number 1 is, if you want your name up with here with Paz, Equita, Silvercore, and Howie, the freaking awesome patrons, you can join the Patreon. Now the Patreon has 4 tiers, and if you watch to the stream, you would know that some people like Paz, Katie, Emma, so-and-so have these special like GIFs and sound effects when I see them in chat. That is a reward that you can get from being a bullfrog on the Patreon. That's the highest tier. I might bring it down to another, I don't know, but if you want that, you can become a patron, and once we hit 10 patrons on the Patreon, we will start watching movies together on the Discord. Everybody will be able to watch those movies, but the only thing is the patrons will decide what movies we will be watching. All right, now let's find somebody in the Tism tag. I feel like I should only raid other disabled people or other neurodivergent people. Somebody's playing Celeste and they're trans streamer, so let's go check them out. They're called Padded Streamer. Let me check the pronouns. Where's the pronouns? All right, when we go in there, everybody in chat, when we go there, we gotta go say, "Ayo, your ass is fat. What's your pronouns?" Okay. All right, gang.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.